Skyhawks of Deer Valley and your Lake Havasu Fighting Knights. The Skyhawks come to Lee Barnes Stadium under the leadership of Coach Dan Friedman. The Fighting Knights are under the direction of Carl Thompson. Assistant Coach Thompson is Charles Wells, Ted Darnell, Wade Noby, Jeff Smith, Zach Dunbar, Ryan Schumann, Cody Smith, and Charles Stickney. Here come the Knights.
Okay, at least he's here. That's all I was worried about.
The other team lead?
They're out there warming up.
I know that.
Yeah, they were out there warming up.
Maybe they're going to come in marching in like remember the Titans.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
I'd be like, hey, wait, we're done.
Yep. What's what are these guys doing?
I guess they're 2-2. That's the radio.
Okay.
This is a big game for them. you're thirsty or hungry, please visit the Booster Club snack bar. It's sponsored by our Booster Club and the wonderful volunteers. And if you could help keep your area clean, we would greatly appreciate it. Tonight's game will be streamed live on Havasu Online TV. You can log on to Facebook and like Havasu Online TV to catch tonight's action, as well as other night sports. Also, please remember to socially distance and wear masks.
Oh, I know. Did the 747 leave?
Well, yeah, that airport has you need at least a mile runway.
I know, I'm an air traffic controller, so I
and it landed. And people were worried.
Oh, he's only going to be flying on helicopter. Well, he could have been on 757.
Yeah. That way he came in on the Air Force One. And it was amazing. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, people outside.
I know. Yeah, most people were.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm like,
Yeah, he was on Mars.
yeah.
But he basically had
Those indicators.
filler in.
Yep.
Oh, and he said if you make it 6 indicators
Or more.
really high chance. But
Are we going to wait for the other team to come out?
I don't know, we're ready for the national anthem. Let's respect our country and then
I agree with that.
they're giving us a false hope of confidence.
I don't know. I'd like to go.
I'm going to stay near vacancy that we left.
Okay.
And then when man left, we're going to come out.
They don't get out here.
Just waiting on the other team.
Start off with a penalty right from the beginning. Delay of game. What do you think, Greg?
Forfeit, I say.
We get to go home early then.
Well, here's the thing. Staying for the national anthem is pretty mandatory, I think. If they're gonna wait until after the plays come out, no. I've seen the few schools do a lot stricter stuff.
I'll go and do it. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem performed by the Lake Havasu High School Band of Knights. announced that the Arizona Interscholastic Association with mutual agreement with these two schools subscribe to the 6 pillars of character and sportsmanship. These teams would like to remind you that sportsmanship and objectives of education and athletics are what set this event apart from other levels of competition. You, as fans, please join us in exemplifying these values. Tonight's officials are Tony Petrick, Craig Roos, Tom Herline, Richard Rome, and John Vex. We would like to thank the officials for their travel and expertise in calling tonight's contest. Thank you in advance for respecting their position and joining us in pursuing victory with honor.
Well, Brian, it's time. It's here.
Time for some Friday night football. We got the Skyhawks of Deer Valley going against the Lake Havasu Fighting Knights. Should be a fun game.
Should be a good game. Deer Valley now coming out.
Friday night. Today we're coming. Enjoy the show. Our boys are back and ready to go. Offense, defense, best of the best. Welcome again.
Captain's going to be in midfield. Captain for Deer Valley, number 9, Trenton Green. And the captain representing the Knights is number 12, Cole
For Lake
Fuller.
Havasu Knights is number 12, Cole Fuller for the coin toss.
Looking to
And
win the
for
coin toss and
Skyhawks,
win the game.
number 9, Trenton Green.
If you win the coin toss and then you win at least 3 quarters, then you can technically end up winning. Skyhawks decline, so that means the Knights will receive the opening kickoff.
Last time we saw the Knights take the opening kickoff, they sure enough did take it.
The Knights will receive the kickoff.
Deep back for the Knights is going to be number 1, Cody Pellerson, and number 2, Brenton Semensky. Wasn't it Pellington who returned the opening kickoff on the opening night?
Yes, it was. And maybe we could look at that a second time. So social media gets it under control. We get ready for the kickoff. We're going to start getting some of your social media comments coming in. Barbara Green cheering on the Seahawks. Thanks for joining us, Barbara, over on YouTube. Skyhawks. Barbara getting corrected by the text.
Well, they're the Skyhawks. They're from the Phoenix Valley, so, you know, it's more sky, wide open sky. There goes the opening kick. A little short kick there. The Knights just take it out of bounds.
Short kick, ball beyond the 30-yard line.
Knights opening up on the 30-yard line is what they're telling us.
Social media messages on here. We're a little understaffed today, but that's all right. We're going to handle this one just fine. We're going to have to pay the people that missed today anyways.
So Fitzgerald in the shotgun formation for the Knights. A common formation for the Knights.
Daniel, the stream's taking place in Lake Havasu City. Lee Barn Hill.
Like a 5-yard gain on the run.
Stocky on a 5-yard run.
Number 23, Isaac Stocky on the run. 5-yard gain. Second down and 5.
Stocky again around the corner there.
And Stocky plows it in for first down. Dustin cheering on the boys. They can do that. Thanks for joining us, Dustin. Referee motions the clock to keep
Ball's
going.
on the 44-yard line.
Knights seem to be in control right now, taking it down the line.
2 plays on get first down. That's a good little average there.
High snap again, keeps it though. Fitzgerald goes deep. Bounces off and almost into the hands of number 41 for the Skyhawks.
Second down and 10.
Number 41 for the Skyhawks. That would be. Give me a minute. I'm waiting for Max Preps to load.
Laura, thanks for cheering us on. Saying go Hawks.
41 was Gavin Carlson on that tackle.
Knights second down. This time the handoff plows ahead about gain of 3.
I'm going to give that tackle to number 75, Brandon Schwartz.
Kelly Hallman cheering on 52 of the Knights. James Douglas saying, let's go Knights. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it so much.
Knights changing around the formation here. It's still a shotgun formation, but it's kind of reversed now.
Spreads it out a little bit. Robert Samansky joining us from Marysville, Michigan. Class of 90 alumni. Has all the time in the world. Looks downfield. Right in the numbers of number 2.
Number 2. Brenton Samansky there with the reception. Brought down by number 5, Devon Miles.
Little laundry on the field.
Oh, there we go. Someone didn't do their laundry.
Leaving it out on the floor.
Their moms would be so upset.
Face back on the defense. Going to see if that's intentional.
First down.
Another 15 yards on top of it. So an intentional face mask.
You know, when you're trying to tackle someone, sometimes the face mask is the easiest thing to grab.
It's got a handle. You know.
It's true.
The coaches yell about it, but, you know.
Yeah.
But 15-yard penalty puts the Knights in the red zone early on.
Fitzgerald flanked by 2 Knights.
Shotgun formation, spread out, looking deep, takes his own number, finds a huge hole. Stopped by the secondary just at the 1-yard line.
Fitzgerald brought down by number 9, Trenton Green. Nice run there by Fitzgerald. Nice to be able to, great job looking at the defense there and knowing, call his own number and gets it down to the 1-yard line.
Definitely, folks. Thank you all for joining us over on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Right now, if you let your fans know or let your athletes know, as many of them do watch it later, how much you're enjoying the game, they do watch the stream afterwards. We're about 9:18 on the official clock. So a lot of options here for the Knights. First down on 1.
I would not be surprised to see if Topke gets this ball. I mean,
you've got both receivers in the corner. Handoff right to Stocky, and he plows that on through.
Touchdown.
Number 23.
There's Stopke. And that's something we saw a lot of last game. Handing the ball to Stopke.
Exactly. If you got a weapon like that that works, especially that deep in the red zone territory, just give it to him and let him work the legs. Looks like the Knights are actually going to kick the extra point again.
Something we did not see a lot of last season.
And there's the kick. And it's up, but no good. Just off to the left of the goalpost.
So they didn't get the full 7, but they did score a touchdown on their opening drive. That's what the Knights like to see.
So one of the great times that the cheer squad gets to celebrate on a score, coached by Coach Rasek. Knights move ahead 6-0.
Also thanks to Lakeside Orthopedic for providing medical personnel to cover the football games.
Dustin cheering on, way to go Knights.
Knights setting up the kickoff to the Skyhawks.
So the Knights looking to kick off here. And we haven't seen the Knights really strike this hard and this fast this season so far.
That's true. It took like 5 plays.
Yeah, just about 5 plays, only about 4 minutes off the clock, but a high kick. That was interesting.
That was. It was almost like a unintentional, maybe intentional onside kick.
No clue. So our social media coordinator just chimed in. If you're excited about the game, help us continue streaming by supporting us on Coffee. That's ko-fi.com, Havasu Online TV. All donations in for coffee goes to our equipment for the first 3 quarters. 4th quarter goes to social media to help keep them updated with all the new software.
So it goes the Skyhawks on their opening drive, starting from the 40.
And you can hear already getting excited. Pitches it out.
That was a nice run there on the opening play. Looks like he maybe got 7 yards, 7, 8 yards on that run.
Just about that.
Second and 3. The Skyhawks on their own 47-yard line.
Terry Roman chiming in. Go Hawks. Thank you, Havasu Online TV broadcasting the games. Hey, we like to be at all the games we can because, hey, COVID sucks and won't let you be here.
Right. Got some whistles going on. And there's some laundry.
Interesting what it's going to be. Lots of laundry on that field already. Conversation at the 40. False start already on Deer Valley.
5-yard penalty.
Andrea cheering on Go Skyhawks. Thank you for joining us, Andrea. Cheering on DJ Miles, number 5. We've called his number already a couple times.
Do we?
I thought I'd call the number 5.
I don't know. We'll call it as much as we want. Because we like DJ Miles. It's a good football name.
22 in motion. Screen pass the outside. Number 1 wraps him up. Gain of about 4.
That's Pellington with the tackle.
Tackle by Cody Peloton.
And number 17, Ryan Coleman for the reception there for the Skyhawks.
So we're looking at about 3rd and 6. Maybe about 3rd and 5. Well, I don't know. 5.5? 5 is close. The official measurement up here is saying a long 5. They'll go with that one.
Man, look at the detail on that screen. You can see the blades of grass.
Exactly, on a cool, crisp Arizona night. Deer Valley up here visiting Havasu Knights at Lee Barn Fields. Number 12 calls his own number, goes around on the scramble, being chased, gets rid of it, and we're going to have to see if the refs call it. And they're calling it a reception on the 39-yard line. Sorry, the 41.
It's a completed pass for the Skyhawks.
Laura cheering on number 65 for the Hawks.
So number 12 is Timothy Onyango playing quarterback there.
Mario saying, woohoo, go Knights. Alumni from 2014. Hard to believe it was 6 years ago. Alumni from 1974.
That was just yesterday.
That feels like just yesterday. Drops back, gets a pass, just bounces off the fingers. Looked like number 7 was already ready to run before the ball got there.
Number 7 is Tanner. I'm going to mess up with these guys' names, and I'm really sorry about that. Bobick, the intended receiver there.
Well, you and the big announcers agreed to Bobick, so.
Yeah.
That's why both of you do the names, and I just do the colorful stuff.
I see how it is.
7:05 in the first quarter, 6-0. Knights with the lead. Oh, everyone! Yeah. Love it when the front line of the defense starts pointing. That's yep. That one's gonna be calling back.
Against the Skyhawks. 5-yard penalty moves it back 5 yards.
A few times the front line gets excited. I think it was number 70 who made the call for that, for the referees.
Referees, the officials appreciate the teams, letting them know who made the mistakes.
Yes, we do.
In shotgun now for the Hawks. 2nd and 15. Drops back, looking down the field, goes deep, in stride, and just can't make connection with the two receivers, or the receiver in double coverage, actually.
That's Tanner Bobick again for the intended receiver there. Surrounded by two Knights, though.
Mario, the new field is absolutely gorgeous. Varsity Cheer Squad, 1974. Go Knights. Norma was one of the first varsity cheer squads out here then.
Awesome.
And it's appropriate to cheer, Norma, with it being homecoming night.
There will be a celebration of life for beloved teacher Christy Lopatis this Saturday, 1 to 4 p.m. at the Rodeo Ground.
That was last time. That was 2 weekends ago. Batted down by the front line.
That's what they teach you when you're playing that defensive line. I'm going to give that to number 99, Jonathan Bring the Justice.
Gotta definitely do that.
But they teach you that in playing the defensive line. If that quarterback's dropping back for that pass, you got to get your hands up.
Now you see, watching the front line there, don't know if Justice actually got it because 54 looked at him and was like, what? Why did you get that?
I gave it to him just because I like saying, bring the justice.
The punt's off. Going deep. Bounces high. Takes a Havasu bounce, so they're going to down it right there, number 43. We've got, do we have flags?
43 is Tristan Haywood. Able to stop that ball. Nice punt there.
Great punt there. Pop that right up. So I want to thank all of you for joining us.
So Fitzgerald bringing out the offense again, looking to continue the success they had on that opening drive.
But this time the Knights opening up at the 11. So this will be a march down the field. Wide spread for the Knights receivers. Hands it off. Right in the hole. Past the secondary.
Foot race.
It is now down to the 20, the 10, all the way. Touchdown Knights.
Isaac Stopke again.
Stuckey got more steps in that run than I did in all my walking last year.
What a run. What a hole created by that offensive line.
Absolutely amazing. Huge shout, props to the offensive line. Made the big hole. Stocky blows by the secondary. Next thing you know, he's looking at daylight. But got to give the props up to the secondary. They did not stop. They didn't stop at all. Was a nice punt by Tanner there, number 7.
Knights going for 2 here.
Knights looking to get the 2 points back from the couple they lost. Handed off, fighting his way, trying to get through. Doesn't look like it's going to happen that time. Norma officially claiming to be the 5th class of LHHS.
That's Cody Pellington trying to get that 2-point conversion there for the Knights.
Huge shout out so far to the Knights. That was a run and a half.
That was a great run. I mean, and once again though, I mean, yeah, on the stats, it's going to be Stopke. You know, over an 80-yard run. But you got to give credit to the offensive line.
Definitely a huge shout out to the offensive line. He doesn't go anywhere unless that offensive line makes him a hole. And talk about a hole right up the middle. And it just gave him all the avenue to run, to see where the secondary was, to run around it, and to get going after that. So now, Mario chiming in, 2014 Waterboy. We appreciate that. Again, a small. Then they fall on it. There's going to be a hustle under that.
The ball is free. Let's see who they give the ball to.
Now it looked like the return guy for the Hawks there raised his hand for a fair catch.
Yeah, that's very true.
Looks like the Skyhawks will have that ball.
Going to be a Hawk ball on the 42 to start.
On their own 42-yard line.
Now that'll be a little more of the drill because the Knight landed on his back and caught it. You grab that ball, you roll on your belly. Make them dig through the turf to get to it. This turf doesn't quite give way, so got to come up with some bloody nails to get it back from you.
True. Yango, number 12, bringing out the Skyhawks offense there.
Skyhawks looking to now get it in stride. Knights with 2 actually quick scores for what we've seen from them this year. There's a pitch out to number 24, it looks like. Finds an opening of his own, gets past Havasu secondary. Another foot race. Heard some whistles, though. Wonder if we have any laundry on the field.
Number 24, Ashton Hall for the Skyhawks.
Ashton
No.
Hill with the run there for the Skyhawks.
Ashton, it looks like a clean run. No laundry on the field. Got past the secondary of the Knights. Someone want to tell these running backs that there is more than one play in a drive? Larry chime in, go Knights from Team 1970. Great to have all of you here for homecoming. Yeah, Ty, but so far we've seen great runs on both sides. Hands off to 22 again, trying to find that corner, and does find it again. Got to give it to the Knights secondary, number 2 on the tackle.
Nice run by
And Manon. Once again, sorry for mispronouncing these names. I need to go back to school.
Aaron Manon on the run, number 2 with the tackle. But again, that secondary of Havasu having to work together to make sure that they can bring them down.
First and 10.
Hawks knocking on the door.
5:39 on the clock. First quarter of an extremely high offensive rounds. Number 22 again, runs again that side. This time the Knights were able to read it. Number 1 with the drop, with bringing them down.
That's Cody Pellington there on the defense for the Knights.
4-yard gain. Pellington able to drop him down, but now sitting about, looks like about the 7-yard line. But it's 2nd and 6. So if they can get to the 1-yard line, that's 4 more. Runs to the inside. There it is. 24 for the Skyhawks. Finds the opening himself.
Ashton Hill there finishing the job that he started on that opening play for them.
Hawks fan, that's right. Make some noise for your team. As Ashton was just called out on the stream, and sure enough, found the opening. So now it's Hawks 6, Knights 12. And looks like the Skyhawks are going to go for it here with the extra point. Has it up. And that is good.
Extra point conversion is good.
So the Knights 12, Skyhawks 7, and we're only 2/3 the way through the first quarter.
This is going to be hopefully a really good high-scoring football game.
Definitely a really high-scoring football game. Looking, Skyhawks getting ready to kick it off as Knights discuss what exactly the next plan of action is going to be. A huge shout out to our signature sponsor, Anderson Auto Group, and Papa John's Pizza, as Anderson Auto Group and Papa John's Pizza have teamed up to make sure that we're up here in the booth, bringing you Havasu Online TV, live Lake Havasu high school sports action, COVID or not.
We are here. We're here because you cannot.
Exactly. Doug cheering in to way to put it in the end zone. Carla says, there you go. So Skyhawks, your fans are right behind you. There's a kick. Another, but now when bizarre kickoffs tonight.
It's almost like they're scared to kick it to the guys that are deep.
Well, and I'm kind of looking at it going, are we just practicing tonight or trying to do our onside kicks? We're practicing onside kicks. Yeah, it looks kind of like an unwritten agreement was signed by the coaches. We will only do onside kicks tonight.
I think they're timing to see how fast their guys can get down the field, so that way when you come to an onside kick situation, you kick it deep because the other team's lined up for the onside kick.
That's actually going to be the shocker when they finally do kick one deep. You're going to have the guys in the back going, whoa, 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 whoa.
They're like, what is this?
We've been waiting all night for it.
Fitzgerald bringing the Knights out again. So far, the Knights have gone 2 for 2 on their drives to score touchdowns.
Skyhawks 2 for 2. 4:48, first quarter. Handoff to number 1. Coming around the corner.
Peloton open there.
Pellington going faster than our camera can. And Pellington puts it in. Looking back, making sure, no flags. So
wow.
65 on this one, 90 officially on the last one. So we're looking at 155 yards in 2 running plays for the Knights. Last year, the Knights didn't get 155 sometimes in all the game.
Very impressive tonight so far. Knights coming in knowing that it's homecoming, and they're saying, we are going to protect our kingdom.
Stephanie Contreras cheering on Go Knights. Win tonight. Thank you for joining us, Stephanie. There's the kick. Oh, and it is good.
All right.
So 19-7. As I think 12 seconds ago, I looked at you and said, wow, this is a high-scoring game. Let me stick my foot in my mouth, ladies and gentlemen, as we kick it up even higher. Huge shout-out to social media coordinator right now, as well as scoreboard operator and everything else under the generating hood. Sadell Finney, she's running it all tonight. Pendleton says, that's my bro, go get it. That's right, Jessica, doing a great job. Dustin getting in with another he had right on Knights. Larry giving a shout out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help to keep your area clean. We would greatly appreciate it. Trash cans are located throughout.
Chad cheering on Ashton Hill, doing a great job also for the Skyhawks.
Oh, yeah. Knights defense is going to have to keep an eye on Hill.
I think we're in for if this is the first quarter, we're in for a very fun night on both sides of the ball.
So Skyhawks have 2 guys back deep, but I'm going to say that to receive the ball is number 41, Gavin Carlson, because that's who the Knights are kicking it to.
I'm going to bring it in a little bit. This is going to be when they kick it far. Good luck, number 41, on your soon-to-be run back, if it happens here. Oh, this one might be. No, that one was deep, like we said. Taken at the 15, now out to the 30, rolls out to the 35, was number 35 on the run.
35 is Luke Willett. Nice return there.
Yep, instead brought it out to the 34. I thought that was going to be fitting, 35 taking it to the 35, but no, they won't go with my script.
What are the officials doing here?
We're exchanging the balls a couple times.
Don't they know that we need these coincidences?
I don't know. High school conspiracy football theories. Take one. All right, no, real serious though. Skyhawks now 19-7, 4:31 in the first quarter. And as we've seen, number 22 can tear it up on the field, takes it out about a gain of 4, it looks like.
Manone there on the carry. Gain of 3 yards there.
12 snaps back, fires it off quickly. Hit's still going. Took a whole bunch of Knights to bring him down, but there's a flag. Receiving it, I believe, was number 10.
Kellen Huth there with the reception. Like you said, he was carrying a whole, I don't know, a lot of Knights.
Face mask against Havasu Knights.
Face mask, but looks like an incidental one. Only a gain of about 5 on the penalty.
Like we talked about on that first face mask on the first drive. You reach for what you can and hope you don't grab it, but it's pretty easy to grab.
Sometimes it happens. So the Skyhawks now getting ready in the shotgun. Andrea says, "Go Rye, I see you." They love hearing that stuff. Thank you for joining us, Andrea. There's a snap, hands right off. Nice right there, cuts back inside, taken down from the back. But that forward momentum carries him to about the 41-yard line.
That was Ashton Hill with the run.
3:10 on the clock.
I'm going to give that tackle to Aiden Neveres, number 60.
Aiden Neveres on that tackle.
So still in the shotgun. 2 men in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. Got the jump. Number 60 on that one.
He got excited because I gave him a tackle.
You gave him a tackle. He heard his name. Oh, and 70 sent him to go cool off. That hurts sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes that's what you need, though.
Yep. Yeah, but he knew right when he saw 70 coming in and went, uh-oh, I'm out of here. First and 10 on that. 2:42 on the clock. In the shotgun, same formation, hands it off, runs right into the Knights. The Knights are definitely focused on their tackles this time, hitting mid-body and bringing them straight down.
Ashton Hill there again for the carry on the Skyhawks.
Ball's on the 32-yard line of the Knights.
I'm going to say he was brought down by number 69, Nathan Zertush.
We'll go Zertush.
Zertush. And
Until
number
we get
6.
corrected. Oh, Zertuche.
Zertuche.
We are corrected on the other side of the field. Haley cheering on number 7, saying, "Go Tanner." From the shotgun. Play action pass, wide open.
Touchdown.
The Knights bought into that play action. And number 10 got past the secondary there and pulls it in. Just
Kellen Huth there.
Kellen Huth just got it, just really a stride ahead of the Knights,
Well,
and they hit him.
According to this, I mean, he's 6'1", so he's a pretty big target out there.
Big target, long leg stride. That you do not let him get beyond you. Knights are going to have to tighten up that coverage on him. Number 7 going for the extra point, puts it up, and it is good also. So,
148 left in the first quarter.
as the announcer says, 148, first quarter left. 19's Knights 19, Skyhawks 14. Normally I'd ask you what we do here, but I guess we get another score.
Yeah.
Knights' offense has been one and done for the past little bit.
But if you're the Skyhawks here, do you start bringing, packing the box, bringing that pressure, because Havasu's been getting these long runs.
That would be a good question. I mean, you're right. Do you drill it to the back and let your team go down and hit? Or do you bounce it off the ground right away? There's a lot of different options. You know,
Here we go with another kickoff by the Skyhawks.
there's the kick. Nice deep kick. That's done to Pillington on the 10. Finds the opening to the 30. Pushed out. Looks like stepped out at about the 41. And that's where they're going to mark it.
Looks like he was pushed out of bounds by number 34.
Jacqueline Michelle cheering on the Skyhawks.
I do not have a number 34.
We don't have a number 34?
I don't.
Hey, chat, if you know who 34 is for the Skyhawks, let us know. We do not have it listed.
Or if you want to hear someone's name, just let me know and I'll say his name.
Well, Jamie says, one proud dad pulling for Tyler Caswell from New Missouri. Thanks for joining us all the way from Missouri. We appreciate it. Tony Salazar saying, go Knights. So the Knights now in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers, 1 back. Hands it off again. Going to the tight end of the field.
Big hit there.
Big hit, and that's one I think the Skyhawks were watching that one. They had Stokey scouted on that one.
I'm going to say it was brought down by number 2, Jermaine Moore. But that was definitely the Skyhawks were prepared for the run.
They were watching for it that time.
Looks like they play a 3-4 defense there. You got 3 down linemen and 3 linebackers.
Exactly. Looking at that run again. Again, the Knights set up 4 wide receivers. 1 in the backfield. Play action pass goes deep. Tries to hit it. Not able to make the connection to number 2.
Number 2 is Brendan Zeminski there.
Bill Sauls cheering Kellen all the way from Florida. Thanks for joining us all the way from Florida. You now are the official how far we've gotten. Last game.
For this game.
For this game. Last game we were in Australia, I think.
Right. We have gone international.
Yes, we have.
We are an international broadcast team.
So Knights only ahead by 5 in this extremely fast first quarter. This has actually been the longest we've had
in between plays.
Yeah, in between plays for a while now. 3rd down, 3rd and 8.
Skyhawks are kind of backing up now again as Stopke goes with the carry.
Got with the carry, but it looked like a little miscommunication there. It looked like Stockey didn't think he was actually supposed to get the ball there.
Right.
Kind of had it forced into his hand.
Brought down by number 68, Patrick Barrup.
So ball at the 46 for the first time. The Knights find themselves in 4th down territory. Actually, not truthfully 4th down territory, but they're just going to go for it on 4th down. So 4th and 5.
Or are they going to try to draw them off sides and call
We
them
have
out?
seen the Knights do that plenty of times. Bobbles a snap. Calls his own number. That could have worked out better for him. That could not have gone any more way the Knights as it went.
That was a lucky play there.
Lucky play. The defense focuses on the ball, looks at it. Number 3 for the Knights, able to scoop it back up, runs literally past them, almost what you see on trick plays.
Yeah.
That was pure luck for the Knights to get that first down.
That was. I mean, Fitzgerald was able to recover that snap. It looked like he was brought down by number 27. Once again, I don't have number 27 on the roster. So if anybody knows, let me know.
Now in the shotgun, hits out. Hits number 42 for the reception.
Aaron Bracamonte on the reception there. And it looks like he was brought down by number 33.
Number
James
pass
Stewart on the
right
left.
down there, number 1. Going for the end zone, touchdown.
Fitzgerald to Peloton.
Cody Pelleton on the touchdown pass there. Looked like the coaches on the Knights just happened to find that opening right there. And sure enough, they put another 6 points up on the board. There's the kick attempted again, a little low that time, but that's going to go through the uprights. Pamela joining us from Weeki Wachee, Florida. Thanks for joining us, Pamela. The Knights 26, Skyhawks 24. Folks, we are in one of the highest scoring games we've seen in Lee Barnes Field in a long, long time.
So you're the math guy. You
We
got
say
four.
that.
I know 4 quarters. So if both teams kept scoring 26 and 14, what would be the final score?
Math. 104 to 56.
That'd be impressive.
That would be impressive. Now, I know someone right now just grabbed a calculator and said, we're going to see if he's actually right. I did not have paper or calculator, and I was just doing it looking at the screen. My wife's listening right now, going, oh, he's probably wrong. Thanks, everyone, joining in chat. Norma cheering on, go Knights, go. This is homecoming night, and what a homecoming night and game this is turning out to be. With the kick, nice and deep this time, taking it to 15. There's the end of the first quarter. Number 10 carries it all the way to about the 36-yard line.
Kellen Huth with the return there.
End of the first quarter. So our social media coordinator over on YouTube, YouTube, that is something we use, says if you love watching the first quarter, support us on Coffee, coffee.com/Havasu Online TV. All first quarter, second quarter, third quarter goes to improving our system, our cameras, as the cheer squad gets a good workout today, celebrating the points. Franklin joining us saying, go Skyhawks, let's go number 80, Jason Montgomery. Shout out for Jason Montgomery.
If you want to help the Athletic Booster Club, the Booster Club is always in need of volunteers.
Rhonda cheering on Go Cody off the Facebook side. Thank you for joining us. So, second quarter, what do we look for, Brian?
More offense.
More? There's more?
The scorekeeper needs coffee, so maybe more coffee.
More coffee. We could have more coffee. Yes, we could.
If you have somebody sitting in the stands, tell them to go get us a coffee.
From the number 1 snack bar this side of the Colorado River also. Run by the Booster Club.
I don't know a better snack bar that's closer to the Colorado River.
There's not one, actually. But that's a technicality. Nowhere else has a boat of nachos. Okay, I'm going to put it this way. You go to a local movie theater, you buy $5 for a little itty bitty nachos that maybe has like 10 or 12 chips in it with some cold cheese. Here, you get like 150 nachos with so much cheese on it, you're swimming in it. And I don't exaggerate that much. Handoff to 24. He's brought down in the backfield. Loss of about 2.
Ashton Hill there with the carry. Brought down by a crusade of knights. What do you call a bunch of knights? A round table of knights?
Round table of knights, as was coined by Mr. Hecker. A crusade of knights, usually it's a little more violent. So
Crusade is what they go on. They go on crusades.
Skyhawks with a fresh quarter. Gets the handoff to number 24. Starts straight arming Knights right away, but again brought down at about the 31.
Ashton Hill there with the carry again.
Ashton looking for the opening. The Knights zoning in on him.
Evan Smith there to make the tackle there.
27 is Ben Barajas.
Ben Barajas. All right.
We'll try to remember that. We will mess it up.
If I had a pen, I'd write it down.
That's the other tech person that's not here right now.
Exactly.
Cheer out for Samantha Brooks for Jonathan, number 99. White cheering on there's a lot of laundry coming at that snap.
Looks like they're calling it a false start.
False start. They're going to be walking that one back. So the Skyhawks having a little trouble getting out the gate here, but don't want to sell them shorts as we saw, some huge gains there of their offense already.
Yeah. First quarter there, Ashton Hill had that amazing run.
Exactly. Got around the corner, opened it up. It could happen here again, but looking deep. Got some pressure. Pass to number 24, trying to cut to the inside.
There's Hill again, showing that not only can he run the ball, he can catch.
He can catch. Brought it back, I'd say about 6 yards to go. So we're looking at 4 and about 6.
Looks like they're going
to be 4th and 5 at the 41-yard line. Number 7 getting ready to punt. I think the audience told us that was Tanner.
Yes. Tanner Bobick.
Going for a fake. Holding call, though, and it does a late punt right there at the last minute.
A little soccer kick there. A goalie kick.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
So interesting to see what this exactly is going to be called.
They're trying to decide, do we go with the Camry? Do we, let's just go to Anderson Auto Group and get the car that we want.
Exactly. Tired of trying to get all of your belongings, what you need, into a vehicle that isn't made for it? Just drop down Anderson Auto Group, talk to them, and they'll have you all packed up and ready to go in the vehicle of your dreams that you actually do need.
So that you can go to Papa John's and pick up that pizza.
Like the Shackaroonie. Or anything with pineapple on it. We are still going to have that argument here, folks.
It's 2020. We can argue pineapple all the time. So holding penalty is declined. It's going to be first down for the Knights.
First down for the Knights. 9:24 left in the second quarter.
So it looks like they're going to be gaining the ball, since they declined that penalty, gaining the ball from where it went out of bounds at the 35 on that soccer kick.
Rob Boyer cheering for Skyhawks from Alaska. So now we're at both corners. We've had Alaska and we've had Florida.
We are cross country.
We are cross country, truthfully.
Number 66, that's Riley Pierce. There's Fitzgerald in the shotgun.
Spread out. 4 wide receivers. Hands off. Up the middle again. Hops over a Skyhawk. Bobbles the ball at the last minute. They're going to whistle it down. 23 at the 50 now.
Stopke there with the carry, brought down by number 2.
Referee just hit number 7 in the head with the ball accidentally.
Number 2 is Jermaine Moore.
Oh.
This is great.
Sometimes you just don't get any respect on the field.
He's probably a former high school quarterback.
From the shotgun, hands it off to Stock again, but keeps it. Tried to call his own number. Not in a good position right now, trying to fight through. And brought down about the 47. Still a little pushing and shoving. Kitty cheering on number 68 for the Skyhawks.
I'm going to give that tackle to number 55, Ryan Riley. But number 68 for the Skyhawks is Patrick Barrup. I think I called his name one time so far.
I think you have. Again, shotgun, but looking at the wrist, which if you notice, the Knights wearing their pink in honor of breast cancer awareness. And looks like we're going to get timeout Havasu. So time to us to definitely shank. Don't shank your signature sponsors. That's not a good thing to do.
Yeah, that's not good.
Thank our signature sponsors, Anderson Auto Group, as well as Papa John's Pizza. Papa John's Pizza always having dinner ready for you. If you have not eaten yet right now, great time to call your local Papa John's Pizza and tell them that you want the shakaroonie or any of their signature dishes or, chicken wings, poppers.
Those their sandwiches are pretty good. I had one
Their
of those.
sandwiches have been. I flinched at that at first, and then I kicked myself for not having one sooner. Yeah, I've got to quit doing that. If it comes out of Papa John's, it's usually pretty good, folks. So.
It's true.
And we'll give you a little secret too. If you're wanting a chicken Alfredo pizza like my family likes, all you do is you order the tomato Alfredo, hold the tomato, add chicken.
Uh-huh.
So here we are, second quarter, 8:26 to go.
Second down here for the Knights.
Second and about 6 at the 46. Skyhawk defense seems to have turned it on a little bit. This is the longest we've gone without a score in a quarter.
Yeah. They heard you tell them what the score is going to be if the quarters were the same.
Quick snap. Hands it off to 23. 23 trying to find the opening.
Stopke there again on the carry. It looks like he got a first down.
Going to see where they place it.
So,
Zare making the motion. Carol Newton chiming in saying, "Go Knights." Thanks for joining us, Carol. Andrea's still cheering on Jermaine, going, "Go number 2." Knights checking with called plays coming in. 4 wide receivers, 1 in the backfield. High snap. Keeps it, though.
what do you call a group of Skyhawks?
A flock. Another flock. I know you're getting tired of flocks. Birds deal with flocks. Deal with it.
All right, fine.
Or, as Tech is chiming in social media, they're probably a standalone animal and don't really go into flocks. So
Just like all the other ones.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald in the shotgun.
There's
formation.
actually a hush that's falling across the stadium right now. Fitzgerald looks deep, tries to hit him, can't pull it down. They're going to call pass interference on that? Very interesting to see pass interference on that. Number 9, we heard made contact before he hit the ball. But last game we were here, pretty much you could mug the receivers downfield and you didn't get a pass interference call. Jacqueline cheering in, going, "Let's go Skyhawks." So now we're looking where they're going to place the ball. As they talk it over. And they're moving that one all the way up to
21.
the 21-yard line. Knights just on the doorstep of the red zone.
Fitzgerald bringing the team up for the shotgun formation. I decided to go golf.
Brian, I thought you'd gone film noir or something. So huge spread out by the Knights. Shotgun gets a snap, looking downfield, gets chased out of the pocket, hoping to make some room. No one open downfield. And he's going to get flagged on that one as he was out of bounds and got brought down.
Looked like number 33, Jaden Stewart. Sorry about that. Jaden Stewart there was able to bring him out of bounds, or at least met him out of bounds.
Met him out of bounds. I want to thank all of you for cheering on the team. Social media is cutting your messages up there as fast as you can do it. So personal foul as they crossed out of bounds and then still brought him down. That's going to draw a flag every single time.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
foul against the Knights.
They're called a personal foul on the Knights. That's when we're going to have to look at the books after that for. We stand corrected. Haley cheering on Tanner for the Hawks. Sean Hill saying big birds in the building.
No, first and 25. First and 25.
Huge thing. First and 25 now. Knights having to cover a lot of yardage. Joshua Soto cheering on the Hawks also. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. High snap. Looking downfield. Goes. Can't hit him in stride. Would have been right there.
Looked like Cody Pellington there was a nope.
Nope. For
was
number
on
4.
Number 4. I just like giving the ball to anybody. Quentin Anderson there, the intended receiver. Good defense there by the Skyhawks.
So now the Knights was 2nd and 25. Josh Soto cheering on Rudy and Jason and the whole team telling them let's go. Still plenty of football to go as we've seen them both, but we've seen almost a scoreless second quarter compared to the first. Both defenses fired up.
Both defenses have been able to study the offense.
2nd and 25, snap. That one looked a little high to the face mask. In trouble, got the ankle, and brought down by number 75 in the backfield.
Number 75, Brandon Schwartz.
Brandon Schwartz with a huge sack there.
I got to give a shout out to number 78 just because I like his name. Ethan Yellowman.
Ethan Yellowman, shout out to you from the booth. Mackenzie Bliss saying, go Tanner. Bobick, number 7. Timeout Havasu as the Knights try to figure out as we look at, I mean, that's almost an end-to-end camera view. That's 35, almost 40 yards they've got to make up.
Knights are going in the wrong direction.
The penalty shook them up, and then the sack after that.
They just got out of their groove. They need to get back in it.
Need to get back into it. The Knights, and the first 2 plays they had in the first quarter, I mean, we're talking 65-yard run, 91-yard. But now when you're backed up against it.
A boil or a kettle.
A
Thank
boil
you, Beth.
or a kettle. Thank you, Beth. Wow. I don't like boil. Boil sounds like something I need to get fixed at the doctor. We'll go with the kettle.
Kettle. We'll call him a kettle.
Kettle. We'll go with the kettle.
You learned something
But
new.
now I'm thinking kettle corn. Now I'm hungry.
Make a trip down to the Booster Snack Club.
Booster Snack. Oh, speaking of that, I have a surprise.
Oh,
we have 50-50 tickets. Yes.
Hey, if you haven't bought your 50-50 raffle tickets yet,
here's what you do. This is actually what you do. I've got a plan.
Okay.
Because it is social distancing. Where the table is that the band's selling it, you can actually reach through the fence, give them the $5, get your 20 tickets, and you can win the parking lot.
There you go.
There you go. Hey, Randy Riley, appreciate it. Glad we were sorry you can't be at the game. We'd rather have you here, but we're really glad you are able to join us. Thank you for joining us. So 6:13 to go, second quarter, 26-14. I've not gotten to do a score change for a while.
Fitzgerald keeps it.
Fitzgerald went for a running play. That was a lot of yardage to try to make up.
Looks like he was forced out of bounds there by number 55, Ryan Riley, and also number 41, Gavin Carlson.
So 4th and 30. Haley saying, Bobick, come on, you got this one. Isaac saying, big stop by the defense. Go Hawks. It is a huge stop by the Skyhawks defense right here. The Knights offense kind of looking confused. Jamie shouting out to Tyler Caswell. Looks like we've got another timeout.
That'd be the final timeout, right?
Should be the third and final timeout for the Knights with 6:07 to go in the second quarter. So, again, huge shout out to our signature sponsors, Anderson Auto Group, Papa John's Pizza, and also, yes, I did get it cleared with the band boosters if you did want to reach through the fence and pay them for the 50-50. Now, the thing is, and this is where it'd be hard, you have to come up to booth to claim your prize.
It's true.
Yeah, that would be hard. You'd have to scream from out there. But I bought ours, and I liked it because they looked and said, well, how are you going to get it to, or if you're going to prove it? I'm going to be right next to you this time, and I'm going to get it.
Right?
We're going to get that 50-50.
So if you're the Knights here, what do you think you should do?
You know what? The run was huge. I mean, look at the two plays: 91 yards, 65 yards. Get that front line to blow a hole into it, that defense, and let Stocky and Pendleton just do what they do best.
I would not be surprised to see some blitzing here by the Seahawks or Skyhawks.
Well,
Sorry.
if the Seahawks show up, we're in a little bit of trouble. That was
Sunday. Okay.
Well, Sunday they didn't do too good anyways. But anyways, that's a different story. All right. So, as you look at the Skyhawks defense, they're kind of spread out, ready to watch anything coming from any direction. Knights kind of in a tight formation. There's a snap, looking deep. Going to get some pressure in the pocket. Airs it out. Can't get it to Pellington in the corner. Looked like number 10 or number 80 there was helping to break it up.
So that was Pellington, the intended receiver, broken up by number 80, Jason Montgomery.
So huge play there for the Skyhawks, as now with 5:58, and yes, we're looking at 26-14. It's not that big of a defensive swing, but what does this do for the psychological momentum?
I think now the Skyhawks have the momentum because they know that they get the ball back at the beginning of the second half. So, I mean, you score a touchdown, make it 26-21. You come back out in the second half, you got the ball again, you can take the lead.
Exactly. Sean Hill saying great game and great hospitality from the home team. 14 tackled, brought down by number 55, it looked like.
So 14 is Rudy Gonzalez. Has he been playing quarterback? I've been calling the wrong number. Sorry about that. Schneikart. What number is he?
Should be
55. All right. Hey, good job.
Franklin, Jason, get a line of props from chat right now. Love to see it. Joe saying go Damien. As looks like three wide receivers, man in motion. One man in the back. Little pitch pass out to number 10.
Screen
who
pass
gets wrapped up.
Kellen Huth with the reception, brought down by number 42. Aaron Bracamonte.
Randy saying number 12 is Rudy.
Rudy.
Did we have someone wrong? Let us know.
So wait a minute, let me see.
Max
here.
Press does make mistakes, and so does the papers we get handed.
Oh, so see, look at here. See, number 12, I got Timothy Onyango, but Rudy Gonzalez is number 14. So I would make a correction, but it's electronical.
Use whiteout on your screen. Barb, hey, thanks, saying well done and loves our YouTube channel. Hey, we are strictly a pure volunteer organization, and we love being out here for you, making this a possibility. Skyhawks in the shotgun, gets out of the pocket, throwing on the run, hits him, and just really number 8 came down, just got tangled up with the feet. Otherwise, there was nothing but daylight.
Number 8 is Ty
Sorry, number
Thomas.
9. Number 9.
Okay. Number 9 is Trenton Green.
Trenton Green on the reception. Great job.
Barb letting us know that number 12 is Rudy Gonzalez. I'm pretty sure that Trent made yeah.
Trent did make that play.
Trent did a good job. Great catch.
And as I said, if the feed hand got tangled up with the night player, there was nothing but daylight. 3:58 to go. Pass again for a gain of about 8 on the play to number 17.
17 is Rylan Coleman.
Rylan Coleman on the reception.
Brought down by a round table of Knights.
Skyhawks fan in chat starting to get fired up. Love having you all here. Thanks for joining us. We're at Lee Barn Fields here in Lake Havasu City as the Skyhawks face off against the Knights. 3:26 to go in the second quarter. Knights leading 26-14, which has been what we've had since the first quarter. Handoff, 24, trying to find his, got bumped, and actually looked like that propelled him forward. Nope. 71 and 75, a little extra, or 70, a little extracurricular activity. That one's going to cost you. Betty says, go Riley, number 66.
Officials deciding what the call is.
Oh, there's a little fisticuffs there going on, a little extra pull and tug. Tiger Miles saying, go Ryland. You hear the pep band getting cheered up a little bit. Andrea says, go get him, Ash.
Personal foul against the Skyhawks.
First down for the Skyhawks, but that one's going to come back a little bit. About the 30-31. Nope, looks like they're marking it at the 30, so. So about a 1st and 25. Sean Hill says, we go Rhino. Who is the color of the night? From Dolphin Bolt Run on Newport Beach?
I'm talking about the black and purple.
And we are technically purple and gold, but who knows?
It doesn't matter. It's first down. The flags are all moved up.
All right, so.
The flags are all moved up.
Chain gang now needs to be moved, we believe. Now, this is where it drives me crazy, because yes, we're trying to get things situated, but the Skyhawks were on a run. They were doing good. They had momentum. Now, as you adjust this is going to offset them, and this is, all right, we're looking at 1st and 10, I guess, from the mark of the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 30.
A little screen pass here.
And 24 gets tripped up. And you see the Knights making sure they get up, hands up. Wendy chiming in, purple and gold. Knights colors are purple and gold.
Ashton Hill with the carry brought down by number 99, Jonathan Bring the Justice.
I wish they could see you fist pump when you do that. So
it's the only way to do it.
So looking under 2 minutes in the second quarter. 1:54 on the clock. Go ahead.
I was just going to say Skyhawks want to score here.
That's exactly where I was going with this as well. Skyhawks would love to put points up here and then get the ball back for the second half. Looking out, gets rushed out of the pocket, and the Knights, number 54, right there on the tackle.
So Rudy Gonzalez with the carry, brought down by number 54. Nicholas Sione.
Nicholas Sione brings it down. Lost it 2, so 3rd and 12.
3rd down and 12 for the Skyhawks.
1:13 on the clock as it runs down. Skyhawks looking to get at least a 1st down and get some points on that board so they get it back.
Knights looking in, trying to get.
Gets a snap, drops back, shuffled out of the pocket. In trouble, throws it away. Can't pull it in. Kelly says, absolutely loves the commentary. Thanks for always being entertaining. We try. We really do try.
That was Gonzalez there, flushed out of the pocket by number 70. Give me 1 minute. Oh, there he is. Jason Strong.
Jason Strong on it. Just so you know, the secret to our entertaining commentary, Brian actually does his homework. I just jack myself up on enough Dr. Peppers. I don't blink by halftime.
Dr. Pepper is the nectar of the gods.
Yes, it is. And someday they'll sponsor us because we like them a lot. As social media, who I'm related to, looks at me wondering if they're going to knock me out one day.
I think the cheerleading coach came in to be on line, right?
Oh yeah, we could actually interview her here in a little bit. As she gives me that look, no.
Just give her the mic.
I'll
give
just give her
the
the mic. Yep. In trouble. Number 12 throws it away. Has a receiver. Just bounces off the fingertips.
Rudy Gonzalez there.
As he was saying, come on, Rudy, got this, and almost did. If the ball just hadn't bounced out of the hands, that would have been still, possibly turn around and get that first down.
Do you know who flushed him out of the pocket?
And I know who, but you need to say it.
John, bring the justice.
There it is. Jamie chiming in. Impressive first half. Go Knights. Impressive first half. Very offensive, strong first quarter. Then very defensive, strong second quarter.
So does that mean the third quarter we're going to get offense and the fourth quarter we're going to have defense?
I don't know. That's going to be tight. The toss of the coin, literally, on that one. Wendy says, best way for visually impaired people to see everything. Thank you so much. We do try our best. We're not professionals, but we do love what we do.
Drops back here.
Little screenplay. Has the opening to the 50, 23.
Stopke there with the reception.
They're trying to get they're struggling. There's no timeouts for the Knights. They're trying to rush. Honestly, if 23 had been able to get around 64, he might have gotten the way. There's still 25 seconds on the clock. Spikes the ball to stop the clock because the Knights had burned up all their timeouts in that little confusion in the second quarter back when we were at 6 minutes to go.
So Stopke on that reception was brought down by Ashton Hill and number 5, Javon Miles.
Now they're marching it back. I think they're on the 38 officially. First and 10 on the 38, 21, no timeouts to go. Second quarter, you know the Knights want to keep it this way or at least put up another one. From the shotgun, goes deep. Trying to hit that corner, but again, can't do it. Oh, this isn't good. As number 2 reached down to grab the knee. Taking the helmet off. Number 2 for the Knights, holding on to the ankle.
When they were warming up, he was on the sideline there doing some extra warm-ups with his legs. So I don't know if he's coming into the game not feeling the best, but we hope him the best.
I'm hoping the best. We'll go for a wide shot of that. Is hopefully it just maybe was a twist or a pull.
I was going to say the officials are kind of like me with the numbers. Just we'll put the ball wherever we want it.
Yeah, but you have a tendency to walk it towards the end zone on me when we're out here playing, our own version of football.
Right?
Did you hear that?
Potato
Social
ball?
media potato ball. Like we play potato. We mash our potatoes.
Exactly.
Little butter, sour cream, chives.
Nice. Just a little bit of butter.
Little bit butter for you. Me, I'm swimming. I'm kind of like the butter you see on Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
You know what you forgot on your mashed potatoes, though? Bacon.
Bacon. I don't forget bacon. Bacon's there all the time. All right, number 2 coming off on his pound power, but kind of gingerly. There he is. Each step getting a little stronger. Hopefully he can walk it off.
Hopefully we'll see him here in the second half.
Actually, not a bad time for Brent Szymanski to kind of get the stinger there on the ankle because 15 seconds to go. We're in second half. No pressure. You can ice it. Get some time. Rest it up. Hopefully he'll be back in for the second half. 3rd and 10. In the shotgun. Looking down. Tries to go deep again. Can't connect. Cole Fuller, that one on the reception. Andrew saying number 5, let's go get him. Haley chiming in number 7. A lot of Hawk fans cheering for their favorite players out there. We love to see it.
And that was number 80, Jason Montgomery, there on the coverage for the Skyhawks.
Sean Hill saying to take a knee. Still too close of a game to do that here in the second quarter. Jamie Caswell, I agree. Hate seeing them get injured. They're giving it all on the field, though, for our entertainment and yours. 4th and 10. Shotgun formation. 11 seconds to go. Goes deep. Tries to hit in the cross pattern. Hits in stride.
Number 4. Got to
No.
switch my roster. Quentin Anderson there on the reception.
Quentin Anderson got the touching. So 32-14, second quarter, and really the Knights needed to do that as a very powerful Skyhawks will be coming out here in the second half.
Right. That was a great slant run there.
Social media coordinator chimes in. If you love our announcers, support us on coffee. KOF or ko-fi.com. Havasu Online TV. 33 to 14. When he chiming in, touchdown Havasu. Here with 4 seconds to go.
So if you're Havasu, are you going to try one of those awkward onside kicks just to kill the clock? Or are you going to try to kick it deep?
I would go deep, but I would bounce it.
So
I would go for the power, have it bounce up about 45, pop up. That way, clock starts running as soon as it's touched, and you can bring it in. Because here's the thing, and we've seen it. The Hawks can get some yards when it comes to, the return. So, you want that clock to eat up all the way. We apologize. We see somebody trying to do the emojis and the emotes. That's one of the things in the fourth quarter that we are dedicating any coffee funds to come into it so we can upgrade the software that will actually put the emotes onto the screen. There's a medium kick pretty much. Brought down. And they're going to call that. I don't know. I think they kind of let that run a little bit. As he's saying, come back strong in the second half, boys. I have a feeling we are going to see a strong Skyhawks team in the second half. That's for sure.
Yeah, I would not be surprised to see the Skyhawks come out here in the second half and just be able to get to that end zone again.
Now, we are looking at, it is homecoming because of COVID guidelines and social distancing. We are not allowed to have the students here, but we will have them recognized. They will have them announced, and we'll turn up the ambient mic for that. And we do have a performance by the Spirit Line Cheer Squad, it looks like.
Also, it looks like the band might be getting ready.
Band's getting ready.
Should we, do play-by-play for the cheerleaders?
Now, it is a spectacular performance. We are going to have to bring the sound down because DMC rules, we will be kicked off if it is copyrighted music, and we do know it is. So we're going to allow them to have their dance, but we're going to crank it down. All right, we're back. As we said, we have to turn that down because what's happened of late is the DMCA has kind of cracked down since no one's able to do concerts. And
Kimberly Schreiber and staff includes Craig Schreiber and Nicole Elliott.
Band getting ready, marching out on the field here.
Keel and Kyla Marie Montgomery. Is your band ready?
maybe I guess we could recommend the dance volunteers, but that was Thriller, which yeah, that would have got banned
That's very well done, though.
as soon as the concerts come back, we won't be hit so hard by the MCA.
I thought I was watching the Thriller video as they were doing that.
Just to put in perspective for those that know when Thriller came out, I was in fourth grade.
Alright.
And then social media just typed in that was a long time ago. Yes, that was before cell phones.
That was in the 80s, though, wasn't it?
Yes, 81? 81? I want to say that's about time Thriller album rolled out.
Okay.
Off the Wall, I think, was 77. You weren't born either?
I was not.
Off the Wall, guys, was 82.
82 off the wall.
Off the Wall is 82. When was Thriller?
Thriller was after that was like in, probably 84 maybe.
Okay, 84.
Okay, I was
77 was Michael Jackson.
Sixth grade, I guess that was. Now, to get out to the 90s.
Big round of applause to the Band of Knights.
Great job there by the Knights band.
Thank you, parents and boosters, for your continued support.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the band's not doing any competitions this year, right?
No competitions, I don't believe, this year. Part of that reason being why they don't have any patterns or any things they're doing. They're just supposed to. Actually, we're going to kick it out. Homecoming court nominees.
Ella Williams and Seven Gilbert. McKenna McKay and Colton Miller. Claire Warner and Asher Kulayai. Aiden Bishop and Ryan Myers. Reese Myers and Hayden Beckadall. Let's give one big round of applause for our homecoming court nominees.
So huge shout out to the homecoming court nominees. And as we were saying, no competitions for the band this time, as they are limited to what they can do as well. But also, huge shout out to the halftime performance. I kind of saw a pattern there. We had the cheer squad, even though you couldn't hear it, but you saw it, doing Thriller. And then we had, as I'll take a look at it real quick, because I jotted down, band playing Living on a Prayer, What Doesn't Kill You Makes Us Stronger, and Old Time Rock and Roll. So pretty much all sounds like a COVID routine.
That was great. I did. Wow.
Yeah, we need more coffee. And that's actually, as Havasu Online TV's social media's put up there, support us, buy us a coffee, virtual coffee at Havasu or coffee.kofi.com. Havasu Online TV. Yeah, I actually practice that line once in a while. But you can see as many fans as we can get in the stands that we can.
It's a sold out crowd.
It is sold out as sold out can be right now. Everyone is having to stay at least semi-social distance. We've got a different view, though, from our angle. But again, huge shout out. Usually where we'd be seeing the Skyhawk fans, that is where the band is going to take their position again. And to all the Skyhawk fans that are watching on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch, Twitter, Periscope, all the others, hey, thank you for joining us. And if you're a Havasu fan joining us, we thank you for coming out here as well. As we've got 8 minutes before halftime, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes to go and give you our views, predictions, and what we see for the second half. Have a great day. We'll be right back. Havasu Online TV from Lee Barn Films. All right, we're back and
We would like to advertise that Lake Havasu High School
getting
contact
ready
the
for the
Lake
second
Havasu
half.
Leadership Club and ask about the different advertising packages
What
The
do you think
available
we're
for
looking at?
businesses.
we're going to look at a Skyhawks team coming out here with
Also, a big
all
thank you to
cylinders going.
Untitled for your
I mean,
availability
they
and
are going to
expertise.
come in and try to just take control. Um,
And a big thank you
you
to
know,
the
they're
Lakeside
down by
Orthopedics for
19,
providing medical assistance at today's
so
game.
come out here, score a touchdown, then hope that your defense can
Another big thanks to
do
the
what they did
Catholic
in the
Community
beginning of the second
Department
quarter
for
there,
their help with
keep
resource
the Knights out of the
officers
end
at our
zone.
schools and continued support
And
of
then if
Lake
you're the
Havasu
Knights,
High School athletics.
you're going to keep bringing the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jonathan bring the justice there on the end, getting in there to be able to flush Rudy Gonzalez out a couple of times, along with the other defensive line of the Knights. But I,
And and you see the Knights coming out, and this is one time you actually see heads are up, they're looking alive, looking peppy. Even with the victories, we've kind of seen them come out, a little dragging, but a little cooler weather right now. We're sitting at probably a nice 82, 83 degrees. So, and do want to point out also that it was corrected on social media that Thriller came out November 30th, 1982. So
there we
I was closer there. So I think at least fourth or fifth grade. So
go.
yes, you are. Finally, someone who's older than me up in the booth. I'm loving it. So
We have to all be.
we're comparing age up here. So the social media coordinator, though, sits there and says, if you love halftime, support us on coffee, kofi.com/Havasu Online TV. Huge shout out to Marianne Thompson, who sent up a little gift to us, and we thank you so much. You would not believe how appreciated that is, and the fact that that is going to go right to the controller. That's still hanging tough, but she's on a short leash right now. Right now, if I could send you a picture, you'd see like half the phrases work, which didn't work last week. I don't know what repaired itself, but it's coming back.
It was just excited to do a football game.
It was excited to do a football game, and we're excited to do a football game. We missed sports for almost 7 months.
Great second half of football from our
I,
listeners.
it was
We'll
sad.
begin with
That's
the
hard for you and
Skyhawks
I.
14
Yes,
and the
You and I are watching
Lakes
Facebook
Knights
videos of kids
33.
tripping over shovels, and we're going, we can announce
Great
that.
second half of football.
watching marble races, going, we can do that.
I actually got on Twitch and did that actually with their marbles on stream. I was really desperately dying for something.
Nice.
My daughters were nice enough because I didn't have anyone on my Twitch channel to at least get on and do the marbles so I could announce the marbles. So, yeah, yeah, they entertain me. So, but this is entertaining you. We are about to kick off third quarter action. Skyhawks will be the ones receiving the ball, and it is 33-14, and a lot of people question why the Knights were worried about making that score there at the end of the second quarter. It is because the Skyhawks have enough weapons in their repertoire to get it in there and actually score right off the bat. We saw it all in the first quarter. We didn't have a score until the last 30 seconds of the second quarter, but first quarter was everywhere.
The the Skyhawks have Ashton Hill, that running back. I mean, he had like 60 yards?
60 plus yard on that one around the corner, which if he hadn't got tangled up there in the corner, he was looking at daylight. So,
Yeah.
and actually, that's a shout out to all the running backs up and down both teams. All of them have literally just by I don't want to say luck per se, but it was just sheer last minute tackles that stopped both sides from their running backs just blowing the doors off the place.
Yeah.
Right now, the scorekeeper and the referees having a little go between each other as they've got 2 minutes left on the clock.
And like we mentioned before, the Skyhawks will be receiving the opening kickoff here. So, like we were talking about, they'll be having that chance to show off their weapons again.
Haley cheering on Tanner, number 7, again. Huge
Tan-
fan for Tanner there.
He
number
does.
Yeah, Tanner's had a lot of people light up the social media chat for him. So huge shout out to Tanner. So the Knights more in a little relaxed huddle, getting warmed up. Um,
Sky-
Skyhawks
Doing some high knees over
High
there.
knees over there. They're getting ready. Down to about under 2 minutes on the official clock for halftime. As we're looking out at a gorgeous Havasu view, which normally we have a mountain range and a lake back there, which you can see across the lake.
People probably heading out there to the casino tonight on the other side of the lake.
I'll definitely be doing something tonight as we are sitting at, I'm going to look it up here real quick on the weather app. If the weather app behaves for me. I don't live in Redding, California.
What? You
my,
don't?
My phone decided I did. It's 73 degrees. Hey, where's my winter jacket? I'm done. It's 73. We're under 75.
Yeah, I mean,
So.
we need to. It's too cold here, guys. Let's get going.
Yeah, start up. We're getting the park. Well, actually, we did. This is funny. We did turn off the AC units in the in the booth because we were getting cold, which is great to say out here at Lee Barnes Field. Because for those that have been with us all 5 years, you know the history, and this booth was about really ready to fall down, and the AC unit gave out for about a year and a half, but we knew we were getting the facelift and the renovations, so we waited. And boy, are we spoiled now.
Hopefully next year, getting the fans back in here, everybody can come and experience a football game here at the stadium. Of course, if you're not able to, Havasu Online TV will be bringing it to you.
Exactly. We'll be out here each and every game as much as we can. We do cover the home games. Haven't quite got up to the area where we could go out and cover the away games as well, but hey, all in good time. So
keep on sending us those coffees.
That's right. All those coffees go to it. Josh Soto saying, let's go get him, Skyhawks. As we heard the official bell, that's it. Time to start the third quarter. Hey, Sean with a shout out for us. Says our tone and demeanor announcer is superb.
All right.
Hey, thank you very much, Sean. We appreciate it. Can't wait to have you all out here visiting as well, in person someday, with your cell phones on, getting us views on Havasu Online TV.
Yes.
Because the internet, you're at least going to catch instant replay, which is something else we're going to build to eventually. One step at a time.
The Skyhawks will be receiving to start the second half.
Now, here's a question. Just thought about it as we looked at it. We saw how the Knights in the first quarter, a couple short little pooch kicks to practice almost on sides. Could we see that again here?
Would not be surprising if they do.
I mean, why not go for it? If this was Madden 2020, I'd go for it.
A little short kick there.
Short kick, but taken at the 35. Finds the opening. We got a... Oh. Thought we had a flag in the back, but we didn't.
It looked like that was number 11, if I'm correct.
Looked like number 11 on the carry, I'd say. Yep, number 11.
So that'd be Caden Hosler returning it for the Skyhawks.
I do apologize to fans. We did not have a flag on the play. But what we did have was number 6 with his yellow gloves. Threw me off for a second there. Saw him run by with the gloves and went flat. No, not. It's actually attached to him. Kim Price cheering on Riley Riley John number 66, DJ Rudy Ashton and Damian. Love the fan support. Here's the handoff. 24 coming around the corner. Knight squaring off.
Ashton Hill met there by Evan Smith.
Met there by Evan Smith. Evan Smith kept him inbounds on the tackle though, so clock's going to continue to run. Sabrina, you did miss half, but one of the nice things is we keep the stream up. So after we go down, Facebook takes about 2 minutes to completely re-upload the stream, and you can go back and watch it. Haley cheering on Go Bobbick. Hopefully we're saying that right.
Yes, hopefully.
2nd and 6. Skyhawks lined up. 22 in motion. Looking deep. Hits it. Oh, just let... You know, I was ready That, oh. Just off the fingertips in triple coverage. I thought he threaded the needle on that one. Ball just got away from him.
That looked like number 17, Rylan Coleman.
Tana and Adrian cheering on the Skyhawks. Just right out of the fingertips. Oh. That was when you got to go get back and watch the film on that one. Really great pass. We were correct. In shotgun, calls his own number, finds an opening, bounces off the tackle, number 6. And that's going to be really close to a first down.
Rudy Gonzalez there with the own carry. Looked like he was brought down by a Round Table Knights, but it looked like he was led by number 6, Glenn Adana.
Glenn Adana, yep. Great job by Glenn Adana there. So 4th and 1, 10:39 going, running clock. Brooke cheering on number 43 for the Skyhawks. In the shotgun, I would toss this to number 24. He could pick up 1 yard easily. No play action, swings it out, tries to get over, can't do it.
Looks like there was a fumble on the play.
Either stopped short or coughed it up. Number 17, we're going to find out.
17, Rylan Coleman again there.
So the Knights looking to take over here on downs.
Looked like that was Fuller that was able to recover that one.
So 10:18 to go. 33-14 Scott. Knights over the Skyhawks. Now the Knights look to take over. Hawks defense, though, ready to go. Josh Soto chiming in good blocks over on our YouTube channel. Thank you, Josh. In the shotgun. Play action pass themselves off to number 6. Glennon again dropped down to about the 47.
Donna there with the reception. And 27. I do not have 27. Wait a minute. Someone told us 27 was Barajas.
I want to say that's right. Barajas. Ben Barajas.
Ben Barajas.
Of course, social media remembers.
Well, she's, over there taking
Pushing
down names.
every button under the sun right now. Calls his own number, and gets tackled. No, pulls it around. Coughs it up. Ball down on contact. We always try to make it a little more exciting. Timekeeper snaps us in line.
Yeah. I'm going to give the tackle to Ethan Yellowman because I didn't really see who got that tackle. Because there was a kettle of Skyhawks.
Kettle of Skyhawks, that's right. We got corrected on that one. So right there, just nose touching the 50. 3rd and 4. Knights in the shotgun. Four receivers. Calls his own number, comes up to center, almost runs over the official. Just pulled outside by number 80.
Jason Montgomery there saving a touchdown.
Jason Montgomery, number 80, stopping that from being a touchdown. Also, hey, shout out to the referee in the way there. Little stutter step there.
I'm pretty sure that referee became like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah, oh, he was. That was that backwards walk of I'm about to get hurt. Luckily got out of it, so he'll be eating definitely his Papa John pizza, not with a straw tonight. But great job by number 80 to pull out there and stop the play. 8:34, 1st and 10 from the 30. Staying up with that second effort. Stocky on the carry. Jaden cheering on, saying, let's go defense. Cheering on the Skyhawks.
Second and 1 yard on the 21-yard line.
Knights looking at the play coming in. Clock running, 8 minutes left in the third quarter. High snap, hands it off to number 23. Number 23 cuts to the inside, cuts in again, dragging the Skyhawks with him another 5 yards.
Isaac Stopke there showing off the strength and the speed.
Stocky keeps churning those legs. Haley cheering on number 7. Josh Soto also cheering on Jason. As
Jermaine
now, 1st and 4 from the 4.
Looked like Jermaine Moore was the one leading in that kettle of Skyhawks.
You now like saying that.
I do. I could say Boyle, like a
No. That sounds like something on my grandma. That's no. High snap again, headed off to Stocky. Stocky crosses the line, gets it in.
Isaac Stocky for the touchdown. Great second effort.
Skyhawks looking a little confused on that one, like they saw something. I even saw a couple of Skyhawks signal that the ball was going the other possession. Now we're having discussion on the line.
Almost looks like they're saying he's on the 1. Are they? Maybe.
Don't know. We're going to take
Maybe
a look
not.
and see.
It's a touchdown.
There's a touchdown. The referees are enjoying messing with our head. Knight's going for the extra point. Looks like number 96 or number 98 for the kick. There's his kick, and it is good. As the Knights now move ahead 40-14.
Cooper Jones with the extra point.
As the Knights now enjoy the largest lead they've had literally in about 2 years.
Impressive.
But this is still high school ball. This is still the Deer Valley Skyhawks. You do not call it yet. So if you're thinking of turning off your TV or phone or whatever you're watching on, I got to tell you, I've watched Deer Valley now for the past 5 years. Until that buzzer goes, I'm not counting them out.
43 is right there on the 50-yard line. That's Tristan Haywood. They were shouting out for him, so we had to,
Two close-up for him right there.
Right.
We will try to do close-ups on our fans' favorites when it comes out, when the opportunity presents itself. So I think the Knights are going to look at a big kick here. Dustin cheering on the Knights. There's the kickoff. That one's way deep. Kind of dies on the 15. Wrapped up at about the 20.
Number 10, that's Kellen Huth.
Kellen Huth wrapped up by, as you like to say, the Round Table of Knights.
Round Table Knights.
Frogs next door also now. Larry cheering on, Jaden cheering on Rudy. As the Skyhawks take the field, 7:05 to go in the third quarter. But again, if you had to describe this game so far, it would be anything can happen.
Yeah, the Knights have the lead, but this game has actually been quite close. I mean, the Skyhawks have been knocking on the door quite a bit. Got a screen pass there.
Screen pass. Looks like a gain of about 6 on the play.
Number 9.
Taken down by 21, Evan Smith.
So Trenton Green meeting Evan Smith there, saying, hey, how are you?
6:35 on a running clock.
Got trips to the right. Gonzalez by himself in the backfield.
Quick pass. Gets the first down. That's right. Sean says we play 4 quarters. Shout out to Aaron Manone. 22. Go Skyhawks. A lot of Skyhawks fans still believing in them. That's why I say I'm not going to give up on them yet. It's still a lot of game. And now we're seeing the Skyhawks are finding a rhythm with the quick strikes. Short 5-yard passes. The receivers getting a couple more yards out of it. Slowly starting to march down the field. And they don't ask how many first downs you got, just that you got them.
Yep. Doesn't matter how many. Just get the points.
Going deep this time. In stride over the shoulder. We're going to see. No. Waved off by the official.
That was going to be a beautiful play. If
that was high. That was replay worthy.
That'll be 2nd and 10 for the Skyhawks.
But now the Skyhawks showing the depth of that weaponry. Couple quick short passes. We know we have the running back as well, as easily good for a good 5-10 yards. And now they're showing we can strike at a distance. So again, just because the score is what it is, this is a lot tighter game than what it lets on.
Almost remind me of Willie Mays.
Now there's a name from the past.
Run here.
Handoff to number 24. Cuts it inside, just like we talked about. Good 12 yards on the carry.
Looks like a first down run for the Skyhawks. Ball's at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10.
24, that's Ashton Hill.
Carla's saying it's okay, just do it again. Don't need to do the pass again when you've got Ashton Hill that's going to run you 12 yards like that. Great cut to the inside, found the hole, and that just shows that these athletes they can see things happen even before we see them up here on the booth. And we've got the bird's eye view. Low snap, tries to get it. Pass broken up by number 4.
Pass broken up by number 4, Quentin Anderson.
Quentin Anderson on the defense there. It looked like number 10, Kellen Huth, was the intended receiver there.
Yeah, just made contact at the right time. Josh Soto says keep grinding, Rudy. That's what they're doing. Barbara Finley chimes in with keep it up, Knights. Farley Barbara Stevenson. Sorry, saw the second name.
Rudy Gonzalez is getting off some pretty nice passes here. Just Knights defense is able to respond pretty quickly.
2nd and 10. There's the handoff. Wrapped up by number 70. Just grabbed him in a bear hug and brought him down.
Tackled by Jay Strong, number 7.
Jay Strong bringing down 24, Ashton Hill.
Sometimes that's what you need your front line to do. Just stood up and wrapped him up.
Ball's on the Knights' 46-yard line.
.440 on the clock.
Gonzalez with Hill to his right.
Four wide receivers, one in the back. Went for the handoff, turns it around, gets a pass off to number 10, who again turns it out for that short strike of 6 yards right there.
That's Kellen Huth for the reception, brought down by number 20.
And I'm going to tell you right now, the Skyhawks, if they're going to use the whole clock to eat up and march it down, they're going to do it. Clock's still running.
So number 20 for the Knights is Wesley Urena. I think I said that right.
Tackle was made by Wesley Urena.
So now,
Ball's on the 37-yard
Skyhawks, 2 men in the backfield, three wide receivers. Yeah, I learned to talk. Toss out to number 24. 24 cutting it back in. It goes back to the outside.
Ashton
Flag on the
Hill.
play.
Flag on the play.
Looks like from there that came from. We're looking for Brock. I'm going to take the mic off, let you talk for a little bit.
That was Ashton Hill on the carry, brought down by number 99, Jonathan. Bring the justice. There is a penalty on the flag, though, so we'll see what happens here. Looks like they're calling a holding against the Skyhawks.
Looks like holding against the Skyhawks.
So we will be moving backwards. Or forwards, depending on which school you're looking at.
Okay. I pounded my tongue out a little bit with more Dr. Pepper. I think I'm back to normal.
We should contact Dr. Pepper. Be like, hey, we need more Dr. Pepper.
Ball's on the 944-yard line.
The ladies in the concession stand will just kind of go say, go buy it.
First and 19 for the Skyhawks.
So first down, 19, almost 20. So looking to make up some big yards here.
Play
Quick
action.
pass. And takes it outside. So stopping the clock, 3:16 to go.
There's number 17 on the reception, which is Rylan Coleman.
Ryan Coleman on the reception for the Skyhawks. Ball's on the 35-yard line of the Knights.
Hawks using up as much time as they can on the play clock to discuss it out, knowing they've got a deficit they need to make up here. In motion, handoff, play action. Number 24 into the secondary.
Ashton Hill is just running downhill.
It's just Ashton Hill. You get that ball in his hands, and the defense had better square up on him right away, or you're going to find him gone, like you just saw, another 10, 15 yards. Great play there by the Hawks. Great communication. Looked like it was going to be going one direction, zips it the other.
Rudy Gonzalez is doing an awesome job on the option.
He is. He's looking out there, seeing the defense lining up. You can see him looking at it right now. Puts another man in motion. Calls his own number, but false start. And did you see the hole he was looking at? He was looking at that corner of the end zone, and he was going to get it.
False start against the Skyhawks.
He got that ball, saw the hole, and was like, ooh, a hole. I should go there.
That was definitely going that way. False start stopped the play, though. 2:41 on the clock. Now the clock's off and running, as the Hawks have dominated with ball control here in the third quarter.
Hawks looking to break into the end zone here.
Calls his own number, scrambles, throws it deep, wide open in the end zone.
Touchdown, Skyhawks.
That was number 17 for the Skyhawks.
Ryan Coleman.
Rylan Coleman for the touchdown.
Rylan.
Rylan
There's
Coleman.
an L in there.
Sean Hill sat there and said Ashton Downhill. He actually, I think there's relation there, and he likes that.
Ashton downhill.
Hopefully, or else we're being hit for copyright infringement, which we haven't had to have that year yet. Soon. But the explanation points, I guess, Sean approves.
All right.
But huge play there. Skyhawks hit number 17 in the end zone, wide open. I mean, that was like playing catch on a beach day.
Yeah.
There's a snap, kicks up, and that is perfectly through the uprights. So with 2:08 in the third quarter, the Skyhawks 21, Knights 40. And, I mean, your thoughts? I mean, a lot of ball control there. But, some people might think they ate up too much of the clock, but I think it's the Skyhawks are now just pacing it back to their game.
Right. They're trying to take control of the game. Not just running the clock, but like you said, play their game. They're saying, hey, Knights, yeah, you got more than we do, but now you're going to play Skyhawk football.
Exactly. Look for a strong, quick defense on the action coming from the Hawks and using the clock to their advantage. And again, huge shout out to our signature sponsors, Anderson Auto Group, as well as Papa John Pizza, two of the banner advertisers that have kept us going for the past 5 years and on and beyond. Anderson definitely helping the community where they can. Papa John's Pizza, tons of opportunities. And also, I suggest if you're local in this town and you're leading fundraisers, anything like that, as COVID has kind of put the kibosh on things, reach out to Anderson Auto Group. They've got some ideas with the movie screen. And then, of course, Papa John's always likes working with the nonprofits in town. So, deep kick. Number 1 takes it at about the 17.
Cody Pelleton there.
Cody running sideline to sideline, cuts inside now. Tara chiming in, nice touchdown. So the Knights take it at about the 17, run it back to about the 31.
It looked like number 20, Stephen Magnuson. I probably messed up that name, sorry. But he was the one that was able to bring down Pellington. And of course, we had Tanner Bobick kicking off there for the Skyhawks.
Exactly. A lot of Skyhawk fans right now chiming in on the social media chat saying it's still winnable. Yes, with 1:47 in the third quarter, only down 40-21, that can be made up real quick, especially like we saw if the scoring turns out to go back to like it was in the first quarter. More of defensive matchup here in the second and third quarter. In trouble. The pocket just collapsing around Fitzgerald. 66, 68, 78. It looks like Yellow Man and 43.
Okay, so 43. My phone is kind of going slow. Sorry about that. 43 is Tristan Haywood. Number 78 is Yellow Man. Number 68 is Patrick Barra.
And 66?
66 is Riley Pierce.
All of them collapsing. That around Fitzgerald. Great job by the defense there.
Fitzgerald just could not get out of the kettle.
No, he couldn't get out of the kettle. High snap again. Handoff to 23. Comes back around. One man to beat. Huge shout out to number 7 there for the Skyhawks that actually just grabbed onto that arm and would not let go.
Yeah, Isaac Stofke brought down by Tanner Bobick. Bobick showing that he's not just a leg.
Not just a leg. And Bobick, I mean, he hung on. We're going to change Bobbit to Pitbull, you know, because he just grabbed on. And even though he was being dragged about 5 yards, was not going to let him get to that end zone.
Oh. Great defensive play.
1st and 10. Now Knights from the 46. Huge yards gained there by the Knights. In the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Hands off to Stocky again. Stocky going up the right side of the field. Brought down by, looks like possibly 21 and number 5.
So number 21 on my roster is Ben Barajas. But I believe he's number 27.
Right.
So, and then you said number 5. Which I have is Javon Miles.
Right. Hey, Tara Bobick says, "Go, come on, Pitbull." Make him a shirt that says that. Officially dubbed by Havasu Online TV, Pitbull.
We got the end of the third quarter. Knights up 40-21. But as we've seen before, the game is not over until that final whistle.
Not till the final whistle, and I mean, you're still sitting on the edge of your seat with this because the Skyhawks have shown ball control is definitely one of their specialties. And on top of that, you know, fast striking. You've got number 24 that can eat up and chew up 24 to 30 yards on a carry in a heartbeat. And
the Hawks defense here, I mean, they make a stop, get the ball back, score a touchdown. I mean, their defense has been playing pretty well. Yes, they have given up 40 points. But, you know, they're playing till the end of the whistle. They're not taking any plays off.
Exactly, and it's important to point out that the first quarter we were at 26-14. So to see us only advance to 40-21 2 quarters later shows where both defenses have really stepped forward. And now we're getting ready for the fourth quarter, and we've got one heck of a game still going. Huge shout out again to our signature sponsors, Anderson Auto Group as well as Papa John's Pizza. And don't forget, now we're in the fourth quarter, and I think probably social media is getting ready to post this. All coffee donations goes to upgrade the software and everything that our social media coordinator does use to keep these posts coming at you. 23, Stocky getting out of the way. That's going to just right there. Huge play by 43. And I believe it was 21 to stop him.
So that's Tristan Haywood there. And number 21, which I do not have the right number for number 21, or the right name. But I mean, I can keep calling him Bim Barajas. Even though that's not a number, but hey.
All right, Knights on the 6-yard line, 1st and 10. Fitzgerald calls his own number and finds the corner, cuts it on the inside. So 46-21, the Knights quickly scoring off that drive that
the band was ninjas and moved in here quickly. I didn't even hear them come in.
They're quick, they're quiet. They snuck in.
They did.
The band's getting ready for the 50-50. Hopefully, you did my suggestion and snuck through the fence and waved it to him a little bit. Here's the extra point attempt. That one's going to be good. Does come in. Sean Hill wants a car from Anderson. Go for it. Best place to go and get a car here in Havasu, in my opinion. And I've dealt with a lot of them. Havasu, the social media. If you want to see emojis on the screen, support us on Coffee. Coffee.com/Havasu Online TV. All coffee donations in the fourth quarter go to them.
The winning number is 3910629.
I'm not even close to that. I'm in the 9-9s. They used a whole different thing they sold me.
Recount.
They're nodding their head.
We need a recount. Recount.
And it's $144 for that winning ticket.
And someone out there got it, not me.
So we did have a winner.
I'm making my sad face right now.
I'm going to go cry in the corner.
I know. But this time, hey, we finally got to participate.
Right.
We supported them. There's the kickoff. At the 30, at the 35, getting deep to the 50, dives out just about at the 48-yard line on that return. Number 35.
He has the winning ticket.
35, Luke Willett there with the return for the Skyhawks.
And they're going to donate half of that 144 back to the Booster Club from Tony Brandel.
Bubba Brandel with the winning ticket donates half of the winning, so that's like 75-25.
Yeah.
And Bubba showing that he was a lot nicer than I was. I might have kept it. Percentages. I was doing percentages. 50% of 50 is 25. And hits in stride. There's that quick strike. There's the quick strike we talked about.
Yep.
Two-shot wonder there to number 10.
Kellen Huth.
50-yard pass.
50-yard touchdown.
Nice play there by the Skyhawks.
This is exactly what we talked about. Fourth quarter, we're not done. The Skyhawks are going to play their ball.
And, the Skyhawks already tried a trick punt. So who's to say that they wouldn't try a fake extra, 2-point conversion here?
Very well could happen. Jaywan Jordan cheering on the Skyhawks. There it is, through the uprights.
So now we got a score of Knights 47, Skyhawks 28.
Julie Moreno chiming in, congrats. So again, as I was saying that social media broke us up, the winning ticket of the 50-50 donated 50% of his winnings back. So the band got 75%. He took 25%.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm sticking to that story.
You should be a math teacher.
Someone says that, but I like history. Sean Hill saying, great work, Skyhawks. Trey Jickstran, 14, cheering him on. Oh, Jordan, sorry. Mercy chiming on, nice job, Skyhawks. We've still got a game with 11:26 to go. 28-47 Knights.
Back to receive for the Knights.
Going to be interesting to see exactly what we do with this kickoff. I would go for non-sides here myself.
And
But they're going to possibly right there filled it. Oh.
took a knee. His knee was down.
What?
He never went down. Can't throw a flag if he didn't go down.
Going to be interesting what we see here. We're hearing.
Ball's on the 38-yard line.
So conversation, if you didn't go down, we heard you couldn't throw the flag. Everyone kind of understood he was going for a fair catch. Didn't want to get nailed.
I thought it looked like he caught it and went down on a knee.
He didn't do this. He didn't do a fair catch.
So
And he also didn't drop a knee.
he didn't drop the knee? Okay, I'm being told he didn't drop a knee.
Well, this is going to be interesting. Bobick, according to Chris Bobick, is the best kicker in the high school.
He did have, up there before was Big Boot Bobick.
Big Boot. Which in, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we got Big Boot Bobick when he's kicking, and then Pitbull
Bill
Bobick
when he's
playing defense.
dragging down the offense. So even to go to official appearance just sat there and said we don't know what they did. So the Knights take over on a confusing 33 first and 10. So the Knights spread out on the offense. Look for the Skyhawks to be a very strong and aggressive defense here. Handoff to number 24 or 23. Cuts to the inside. Gets stopped.
Looked like he was. Of course, it was Isaac Stopke again on the carry there, and looked like he was brought down by Miles.
Randy Riley chiming that he's legit. So we need now a double-sized shirt for Bobick. Pitbull in the front, big boot on the back.
Haley says, "Go Pitbull, we love you."
She has been. Haley's been one of Pitbull's biggest fans.
Can we award her like a top fan?
If we could, we would. But it's on the YouTube side. High snap. Keeps it, though. Fitzgerald cuts the other direction. Finds an opening. Keeps going. Goes about 10-yard gain, but then turns around and gains about another 7. Bouncing off Skyhawk bodies.
Looked like that was number 26, Donnie Moore, there on the tackle there.
So 10:29, the Knights doing more run plays, keeping that clock going.
Well, they keep the clock going, but Stopke and Fitzgerald have been doing a great job on the ground.
Exactly. Easily gaining 5 to 10 yards each time. Shotgun snap, collapsing in, calls his own number, out to the 40, out to the 35, pulled out.
Looked like Ashton Hill there was.
That flag on the play on number 24. He's going to get called for a late hit out of the end zone. Or not out of the end zone, but out of the sideline. That one's going to be on pretty much. Now that's going to hurt. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. And the argument could be made either direction. His hand was in the jersey, got tangled up, could have been, but same time, you're out of bounds. You've got to, release. Sean Hill saying, "Come on, Hawks, let's let's hunt. We're hunters." That 15 yards tacked on to the end of the play. Now here's twofold. Number one, puts the Knights in red zone territory, where we've seen the Skyhawks have a great defense as well. But also, push comes to shove, Skyhawks should be getting the ball back here in the next 4 plays, because it is 1st and 10 from the 19. Hand off to Cody Pendleton, number 1, and wrapped up by number 33 and 24, it looks like.
33 is Jaden Stewart, and number 24 is Ashton Hill.
Ashton Hill playing both directions right now, the ball. And that's one of the things with high school football. A lot of these players going both directions. Second and 10, 9 minutes to go.
So Pendleton was able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Long 9 minutes here, both directions. Hawks thinking the clock's going too fast. Knights thinking it can't wind down fast enough. Handoff to 23. This time the kettle just swiped him up.
Yeah. Looked like Ethan Yellowman there in that kettle, leading that boil of Skyhawks.
Now you're using both.
I know, right?
Isn't that kind of the department, redundancy department? All right, so now the Knights with a spread, 3 wide receivers, three wide receivers, 1 in the backfield.
They kind of have a tight end over there.
3rd and 9. I'm thinking we're going to look at the tight end for a block, and nope. Rolls around, right to the tight end, like we said, and number 42.
42. Bracamonte.
Bracamonte on the score. Knights now 53, Seahawks 28. Like I said right there, Skyhawks. What did I say, Nighthawks? Oh, Seahawks.
Once again, that was last Sunday.
That was last Sunday, yes. Some of us haven't gone to bed yet, and we've been up a long time grading papers. There's the kick. That's good. Knights, I think, have now scored more extra points than they did in the 2019 season.
Right. I mean, that was like Sean points out there, dang good play. That was. I mean, you had the tight end come across.
Mm-hmm.
You had Stopke go fake the run. You had Fitzgerald just turn around after the play action, and
exactly.
was open.
You don't draw that up on the board any prettier than that. Bracamonte hits the block, bounces off, gets in position, and there's the ball. So when he turns right around after the block, the ball's right there in his numbers. So you hear the Spirit Line and Cheer Squad getting ready, celebrating. 8:07 to go. This broadcast, Havasu Online TV, our peer volunteer organization, brought to you by Anderson Auto Group, as well as Papa John's Pizza. I'm getting mocked over here by social media for my hand. You do the arm pump for Justice, and she doesn't do anything. I do one arm motion, and she's doing a dance. I have to feed her tonight. Nice kick. Bounces off the leg, but scoops it right up. Brings it back to the 20, 25, 30. Again, the Skyhawks with great returns. Number 35 bringing it out. Tell me yes. Put it. Yep, 35 to 35. They read my script. I'm happy. Nice. My day is made.
Luke Willett there with the return for the Skyhawks.
Lonnie chiming in. TD Havasu, great offense. Good job. 8 minutes to go. 35 brings it back to the 35. And here comes out the Skyhawks. All of their weapons out there. So this could go either direction.
They just need a good long long play here. Hopefully get to the end zone, and
Well,
then we still, I mean,
at the last score we saw,
little
flea
trickery.
flicker in pressure, goes deep, and can't pull it down.
Oh,
Man, I wanted.
the flea flicker.
Hey, you know, I'm a Knights alumni. I'm a Knights fan. I wanted that ball to hit the hands. I wanted a recorded flea flicker, and oh,
Uh,
great. But that's the example. Skyhawks aren't done. They're not done. They just showed the Knights that we're still in this for all of it. 7:50 to go. 28-54. Knights ahead of the Skyhawks. But again, 7:50 is a lot of game to play.
that was Ryland Coleman there, the intended receiver on the flea flicker.
Knights though kept the pressure on in the backfield.
Yeah.
So there's a handoff. That one's going to become 24. Cuts to the inside. Pickup
Ashton
of
running
9.5.
downhill.
You know, Ashton Hill, you blink and he's 5 yards.
Yeah. That kid's got some powerful legs there. He just keeps moving them.
Bernice chimes in from Facebook, says, keep fighting, Hawks. They are still fighting. They are not done yet. From the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, 1 in the backfield. Handoff again, and there's that example right there. 24 jumps to. Huge shout out actually by 34, because if he hadn't hooked the leg, he was gone.
Ashton Hill, once again, just running downhill. Brought down by Bubba Brandel.
Bubba Brandel brings it down. You know, maybe there's a slant to the field we don't know about, but Ashton's found. You know, he's just. You know.
Right.
But he kind of runs downhill both directions, unlike what I tell my kids, uphill for snow, even though I was raised in the desert.
Right.
From the 50, 1st and 10, Skyhawks moving the ball with ease. From the shotgun, pocket collapses, tries to find a way, and causes a number, runs about a good 9 yards on the carry.
Rudy Gonzalez able to bring the ball down, get out of the pocket there that was collapsing. That was a great heads-up play by the quarterback.
Second and one. Ball's on the 941-yard line.
Do have to point out, though, there's a couple of Knights out there that have their hands on their hips.
They're getting tired. Both teams have played an exciting 4 quarters of football. When he chimes in that if Skyhawk fans were there, they'd be definitely giving some noise from the visitor fans, and that's how we like it. Number 24 there just gets tripped up. Went to cut back inside, and that's one of those times when the field is not forgiving.
Yeah, Ashton Hill not able to get downhill on that one, but he was brought down by number 60, Aiden Navarez.
3rd and 2. I mean, I would personally still go with Hill. It's 2 yards. The Knights' defensive line's looking a little, like they're trying to catch their breath. In the backfield, bats it away, number 54.
Nicholas Sione. Just like we talked about from that play in the first quarter. Defensive line, you're taught when you see that quarterback going up with the ball, your hands get up there.
Your hands go up, your hands swing for anything. We've seen that on both sides of the line. 5:10 to go, 4th and 2. I still say, you just tried the air. Yes, he stumbled on the one. That would have been a first down in my opinion. 2 backs, 3 wide receivers. Almost got them to jump off sides there. Just stopped in time. Hands it off to 22. 22 cuts back inside and plows through to about good 7-yard gain there.
Number 22, Manon.
5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Number 6 looks like he was coming off for the Knights a little bit gingerly.
Looks like he's got Hill to his right. Drops back.
Drops back. Pressure. Goes deep. Hits the. Oh, just out of the fingertips of number 10. How many times tonight have we seen that pass land?
I don't even want to say his name. I mean, that was. Oh, he should. Oh. That's hurt. That just hurts.
And he knew that was his. That was right there.
That was a touchdown.
But still shows how hard the Skyhawks are playing. They're going for these big plays still. 4:34 to go. 54-28. Skyhawks are still knocking on the door going, it's not done yet, folks.
So we got Gonzalez in the shotgun formation. Looks like Hill's probably to his right.
Tara chiming in, go and say, go big brother. Hand off to 24. Wrapped up by number 60 for the Knights.
Yeah, man. Was that 60 or 64 that got the tackle?
60 that got the tackle.
All right.
So clock running. Who was number 60 on that one?
Neverez.
Neverez on that one. Great job on that, bringing down 24. Always a little confusion, it looks like, on the Skyhawks.
I think it's on purpose.
I almost would say puts number 9 in motion again. Number 12, pocket collapsing around, goes deep, throws it out of bounds.
Rudy Gonzalez there. Once again, heads up play. Pocket collapse, rolls to his right. You know, gets the pass to the vicinity of a receiver, but
yeah, but huge shout out on that too. I mean, most quarterbacks have trouble throwing off the back foot, going backwards like they did, and keeping it out of the hands of a defender, and almost got it to a receiver. Mercy, we agree. We see it. Those Skyhawks play till the clock runs out. If they didn't need to go home, I'd say we go 6 quarters. Knights wrapping up number 12 in the backfield. That was number 99 and 54, it looked like.
Justice on the tackle. Turnover on downs. That's a turnover on downs. Ball will be
I think Jay Strong was in there too, along with 99, who is Jonathan Bring the Justice.
Did you see he did the fist pump? No, she's not paying attention to you. She saw it, but you're allowed to do your hand motion.
If only we had a camera in the booth.
We do. I just don't have it on. She said we get a lot more views. I think we're going to have a camera on this next game.
See how it is.
Of course, I will tell you this. The camera needs to be on her fingers. Huge shout out to the social media. She is working both the social media as well as everything we do on the back tech end, all the buttons and everything, and doing an excellent job. I'll probably have to double her salary.
Yeah. A stop key again for the carry there for the Knights. Whoa. And was brought down by number 41, Gavin Carlson.
7-yard gain.
I almost thought it's stop key for the Hawks.
For the Knights.
Man.
Ball's on the Knight 46-yard line.
Sean cheering on the Anderson Auto Group. That's right. Signature sponsors of Havasu Online TV. So the Knights. Fitzgerald keeps it again. Goes to the left side. Just number 11, second and third effort.
Inside the 20-yard line of the Skyhawks.
Caden Hosler, touchdown saving tackle there.
That really was, and I got to tell you, number 11 almost Fitzgerald got out of the grip 3 times, but every time kept pushing himself to drag him down. And that's not giving up.
Kept him in bounds, so the clock is running.
On the 19.
For the Knights. 2:29 left in the fourth quarter.
They're going to call it victory formation.
And it looks like a victory formation for the Knights. We'll see, though.
Taking the knee right there.
Fitzgerald with the knee.
So looking that they're going to take the victory formation and let the clock run down. So again, huge shout out to all of our fans. We want to thank you for all joining us, as this has been a great game to call for homecoming for the Knights. Knights versus Deer Valley, 54-28, 146 on the clock. Again, running that play clock down. Shout out to Anderson Auto Group and Papa John's Pizzas, our signature sponsors for tonight's game.
It's going to be the Knights' third win in a row.
Great job for them.
Great effort by the Skyhawks. Scoreboard might not show it, but
No, that score is not equal to what you have on the stat books. And if you want to see what the game looks like on the stat books, definitely take a look, as these were definitely two powerhouse teams going at it. Braden chime in. Let's go Hawks, Hawkworth. Joshua chime in. Good game, Knights. Good game, both teams. Well played. We agree, Randy, 100%. All of our fans, again, proving why Havasu Online TV does what it does, because fans like you keep us here and make us enjoy doing this. So this is going to be the last one here. Dustin chimes in, good job. Tara, thank you. As said, thanks for supporting our Skyhawks. Thank everybody for supporting both these teams out here. Someone in the audience just shouted, "We're hungry." We understand, as it's going to be applauded as both teams shaking hands, which, according to COVID, they're not supposed to do. But hey, this was a better game than COVID. So, social media chimes out. Thank you for being such an amazing audience and we supporting us. And hey, if you want to help support us and help us keep going this on, huge shout out by the Knights right there to the Skyhawks. I haven't seen the salute like that, but very appreciative of both teams doing it, as they have to social distancing, and they've just been colliding this whole time.
yeah.
We'll aim the camera to the sky so AIA doesn't see them shake hands. So, thanks for supporting us. If you do want to help us out, help us keep going, go to coffee.com, kofi.com/Havasu Online TV. Everything goes in the fourth quarter and the end of the game over to the social media group, and they want to be able to make emotes happen in social media for it. That's going to be another upgrade. But on behalf of myself, well, actually, Brian, we'll take your last thoughts of the night.
It was a great game. Like I said before, the scoreboard does not show what a great game the Skyhawks had. They came out short on the scoreboard, but they played hard. But it does show how much of a great game the Knights had. I mean, the Knights' offense was clicking on all cylinders tonight. I don't think they had a turnover.
No, neither team, I think, actually had a turnover except turnover on downs.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a great defensive effort there.
Exactly. So on behalf of myself, Drake, Julia, who's at home right now, resting up, Brian, social media and button pusher extraordinary Siddell, we're Havasu Online TV. We tell you, be safe, be healthy, be happy, take care, and we'll catch you at the next home Knights game. Have a great night.